Warning drivers for weeks that starting today, gas prices in California were set to rise. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. The price hike is linked to two state policies that went into effect today. But did prices actually change? CBS 8's Shannon Handy did an experiment and joins us now live from Kearney Mesa with the results. Shannon?
Well, Marcella, yesterday I visited stations around San Diego to check out what prices were. I went back to those same exact stations today to see what the gas prices are like now.
For weeks, we've been preparing drivers for a gas price increase. Starting today, the state's gas tax went up by 1.6 cents a gallon. Today is also when stricter low-carbon fuel standards went into effect, which critics say are costly and will eventually be passed on to consumers.
Yeah, the prices, they're getting ridiculous, going up and down and up and down.
While the gas tax is a fixed fee, there's uncertainty surrounding the new low-carbon fuel standards and how much more we'll actually be paying. So ahead of those two changes, yesterday I drove around San Diego to document where gas prices stood. At this 7-Eleven on Claremont Mesa Boulevard, a gallon of regular gas was $4.69. Across the street at Shell, it was 10 cents more at $4.79. On Balboa Avenue, this Chevron was selling gas for $4.79 as well. I then headed to Mission Valley, where a gallon of regular gas at this mobile station costs $5.39. Over in Pacific Beach at Stars and Stripes, $4.25. Finally, I went to Costco on Morena Boulevard, where members are paying just $3.99 for a gallon of regular. Today, I returned to the same stations. Here's what I found. All of the prices remain the same. I also looked into the price of E85, also known as flex fuel, which this driver says hasn't changed either.
No, not today. Same price that I usually see here.
In fact, according to AAA, the average price of a gallon of regular gas in California today is $4.58. Yesterday, it was $4.59. So why the downward trend? Industry experts say there are various factors, including a decrease in crude oil prices. Still, state lawmakers are warning an increase is coming soon, not only because of the two new policies in effect, but also because of rising tensions in the Middle East and two refineries closing. Republican State Assemblyman Carl DeMaio also blames not being able to drill oil in California.
The new projections have us on track to $8, $10, maybe even $12 plus supply disruptions.
But Governor Newsom's office put out a so-called fact sheet saying Republicans are spreading misinformation, adding gas prices will likely only increase by 5 to 8 cents.
And I should point out, between the time we went out and shot those prices today and now when we arrived back to our live shot, the price here at the Chevron did change. It jumped up 10 cents, so it's now $4.89 a gallon instead of $4.79. I should point out, Marcella, though, AAA tells us despite these slight increases, the price we're paying now hasn't been this low since 2021. So we are still paying a lot less than we have in years past.
Great perspective there. Thanks so much, Shannon. And we're always working for you to help you find the cheapest gas. Just text the word gas to 858-571-8888, and we will send you a link to find some of the stations with the lowest prices in the county.